Hi guys, Christina Blackfeather here. Going to do another episode of Dragoncoast today. Uh, I just took another hiatus of severe jewelry making. I was making jewelry for like 10 hours yesterday, something like that, between sewing and doing other stuff, and yeah, it's just been absolutely crazy. But the other thing I did is more landscaping. Like I said, every time I get into this thing, I start yawning. Only this thing. I don't understand why. It's got to be a lack of oxygen in my brain, I swear. One of the things I did is this was sealed off before here. This water didn't go all the way through. So the river is going to continue, and I eventually want the river to go clear to the ocean. But yeah, that took some time. My husband had been in game also and had been doing some more landscaping work, and his build, I extended the road a little bit more. Actually, I see where I'm going to have to widen the road a little bit. It'll probably look better. And then I went up and did a little bit more tower work. Just the bases. Trying to get the base of this tower in and keep the castle going like that. I don't want the points all to be the same either, so figuring out the tops is going to be a challenge because I do want it to look like a castle. But part of my thing, what I also wanted to do was be able to have the bridge over the water here, and this I think is going to carry part of the roadway over to the road there. So where do we want to work today? Probably, let's take this ugly tree out. This is pretty ugly. I was on the leaf. How about that? Alrighty. Now this I had to figure out what we were going to do right here. So I think we're going to set some stairs in here. But I don't know if I want to do stairs. Let's do this. And do that. And we'll throw some cobble in between. I'm looking a little bit cleaner than we'd like, but I don't have a mod pack in here. I'm not going to have a mod pack in here. If I can't make enough blocks to build with, then I have a problem. I don't know what this is going to be, but I'm taking it out just so I have a clean surface to work with. And have the villager staring at me, of course. That's always the way it is. Now I'm procrastinating. I gotta go out and mow lawn yet, and it is warm out there. Not as hot as it's been the last week. Which is why my lawn's a little bit longer, because I get heat stroke very, very easily, and that was kind of scary to try to do anything out there. Stop it. Okay. So I suppose what we could work on today, could work on this little house right here. So let's go that route. do the style of roof that I like to have. Except what we got here is we have so much cobble in this thing. Should pull some of this cobble out. It's because it's just too much. But spruce would be too much as well. So what do we go with? Let's throw that in. Yeah. It's something to break it up. I was not yawning at all before I started this. Not at all. Instead, I do it now. Because I want to be kind of consistent there, so let's do that. Stop floating around. This might also prevent Cletus from climbing the roof. Although I've got that there, so if we just do it on the side, I think that's going to be good enough. Oh. No messages. All right. All right. Yeah, we're going to leave that even on both sides. Let's do this. All right. That's a little better. Let's narrow this path right here. And maybe. Just a pretty little house, so why not put a little garden outside that window as well? Yeah. I suppose I could go consistent with the garden. Except if I throw one here too. I don't know. I don't know. What am I doing? Let's throw a little grass right here. Okay. And then like that. And we'll figure out plants there in a moment. This one we're going to go this way. I wish we had like water plants. That would be so cool. afford a little bit of privacy right there. So what they're looking at is the garden itself. All right. Yeah, that works. And let's throw some stone there too. And let's do a lilac right there. All right. So right here we actually need kind of a fence that's a little see-through. So let's go with an oak fence because we do seem to have some good amount of oaks out here. That's going to be a drop-off point for villagers, unfortunately. So we actually need to make this a little bit smaller so if villagers do jump from that, they're going to land on something consistent. Okay, that works. And then this isn't going to handle being a decent walkway. I'd use the dirt path. The only problem is that the dirt path tends to create dark areas. And that's not exactly what we want. Let's decrease that drop-off point. Yeah, we'll just go with brick there. That's okay. We don't want one right here because I don't want them getting up on this. Okay. What can we put? I'm having a brain blockage. Let's try something. Oh boy, I can make a fence. Look at that. I'm not sure I'm a fan of that just because it's kind of irritating to me. And sometimes I'm out fighting monsters and I'll be picking something up and then it's, oh, new recipes unlocked. And it's like, I didn't want you to interrupt my screen. So we have a little pathway there that's not going to be stepped on as easily. This is going to need a fence around it too. So I guess what we're doing today is we're just kind of protecting the villagers and doing some special areas. Yeah, and we'll keep it like that. And then we'll do like that, same as the other. Okay. Kind of weird, but that's okay. All right. So we're going to have a walk path right here. So let's just throw this down really quick. See what we're doing. Let's do this first. Okay. That way we keep our plants protected. And that'll still keep the water going for the plants as well. All right. Probably going to have a little entrance right there to get into this garden, because I want to block off anything that villagers are going to be able to jump or stomp on. It's probably not going to look the prettiest, but we'll deal with it. If they come from this way, they're going to just land on everything and make a mess. Not the prettiest looking thing, but it's more utilitarian, so. Okay. Not sure if that tree's staying yet or not. That's okay. Let's throw a little bit more light right here on the corners. Again, because if I ever turn the monsters on, I want this to be fairly villager safe and controlling spawn. All right. Let me get this done before we get to working on the house again. We'll see how much I get done today with this. All right, so our next issue is right here. And I'm not sure if these two buildings are going to be attached yet. I think this might be just tunneled out or a kind of a extra patio thing or whatever. Although I kind of like this little quiet. I suppose we can stick another set of table in here. That works. And clearly to these people, education's a bit important, because they have a building just dedicated to sitting and reading books. A tiny little library. That's kind of neat. I still want to do a little library in my front yard. We have a box for it, but the modifications we have to do. And what the little libraries are is that roof right there? The little libraries are something where uh, people can come and take books and replace books as they see fit or as they can afford to do, um, to put new ones in and just cycle through this little thing. And it allows like neighborhood kids to be able to uh, kind of do a book exchange. And I mean, adults do it too, not just kids. But especially like in the area I am in, it's not exceedingly wealthy area or anything, not anywhere near. So it allows for kids to be able to get a bigger variety. And sometimes the stuff doesn't get replaced or the little libraries get vandalized. It happens, but overall it's pretty effective and kind of a neat idea, and I really enjoy it. So I'm hoping to be able to get mine set up uh, before winter. Would be kind of neat. All right, let's throw plant in there. Okay, so yeah, I'm not going to expand that way. There's going to be a walking path, and then that other building's going to need modification. This one I don't think needs as much modification now. But we could do something with this floor. Hmm. These concrete colors are just, ugh. Oh, dear gods. This one might work. Let's delve into our first time playing with these blocks and see if I want to slap myself when I get done. Okay. I forgot how to do. Okay, there we go. Didn't forget, I just couldn't get my hand to work. There we go. And get stuck. There we go. Okay, well, that kind of makes it look like a little carpet right there. Then if we do some oak wood, 'cause I don't want that to be all the one color. Oh my god, that would be just absolutely hideous. These are blocks that need to be used carefully, because, yeah, the potential awfulness of that, yeah. But we can do a second one right here. Just got to figure out the way the blocks lay the best. Okay. Wrong. What did I do last time? Nope. I have a feeling I'm going around in circles. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Like a record, baby, right round, round, round. Almost. Last one. Darn it. There. Okay. That looks like a couple little rugs in there. It's nice and bright without being obnoxious. Okay. Doable. Definitely doable. Well, let's get this torch out of here. And that one. We actually need light inside of here. And I bet we're not going to be able to stick. Actually, I don't like that. All right. Just on the one side, because then we can put the trapdoors along that, and that will work out okay. And we will stick a little table right there and stick another flower pot there. But let's do the table this way. All right. Ah, hey, hi. It's Cletus. I guess he's desiring to be a librarian. Yep, that's his goal in life, is to become a librarian. So we have light in here. It's cozy. There's plenty of spots to sit and read. I'm enjoying this. I think this looks really nice. Just an adorable spot to sit and read. And hey, people can bend over looking for books and shine their butts at the people sitting in the on the bench. I did not just say that. All right, so we're going to keep up our path here. Okay. So yeah, this will have to be more cracked stone over here too. Oh, Cletus had to come check it out. He's satisfied, so he left. I did the spruce right there, so let's continue with that. I want it to look like a path without having the dirt blocks creating it. Actually, I should do this as half slabs. So that's actually going to cut down the monster spawn a little bit. Let's do that. The fewer places we have anything spawning, the better. Cletus is really liking this little library. I was just enjoying watching just Darren today. He did an update of his Wellspring homestead and talking about the chickens and stuff, and that was just so much fun to watch. This is a disaster right here. We'll get to that at some other point because this is pretty terrible. But anyway, it was just so much fun. His chicken Mono, oh my god, what a baby. She follows him everywhere. It's so cute. And yeah, he named his homestead after this little village that we're in right now. Now let's see if I remember how to do these blocks like this. Ah, we ran into this before, didn't we? I don't remember how to do it. Well, let's see, what else did Wells Knight do? Let's go with the oak. Yeah, we'll go like that. Save from getting overly frustrated. Now, I'm not keen on that door. That just looks pretty blendy in there, and I don't quite like it. Jungle's gonna be kind of hard to get. Uh, uh, Hmm. I'm not thrilled with that. I guess we're gonna have to go with oak. I just don't want it to totally blend in like that. Looked pretty terrible, but this doesn't look good either. Okay, let's do this because we have blocks on the other side. So let's take a spruce stair. There, just to give it a little something. It needed some depth there. That just wasn't good. And this we can't really do a whole lot there, but at least there was some depth there with that door because that was driving me crazy. Okay, and here we can actually set some torches right there. Okay, there we go. We have a lit path right here. It's not much I can do right here because of the layout of the wall on the other side, but that's okay. I don't really want to do anything right there like that. Hmm. This. That's better. Okay. Couldn't figure out why that was bugging me to that point. There. And we just have to have those in because villagers are stupid. There's no way around that. They're just going to try to get into anything. So preventative measures. Okay, well, maybe if we did a little row of artwork here, make this building a little bit fancy. Let's take a look. Hmm. Mm, it needs to be something here to break up this line. It's going to drive me crazy. I want that line broken up. I really want that line broken up. Okay. All right. All right, and this side I think we'll tackle later. But I have the front facade of our little library done. I think that works out okay. Well, let's try this. I just want to see something here. I'm trying to get the lines not as flat. Would be kind of nice. Yeah. Oh, hi. So what if we do this? I just want some dimension in here because it just ends up looking so blah. Oh, that's much better. That is so much better. I wanted something different with that facade, and I think that just looks very, very nice. And here, I think we will keep this the way it is. As we do this. Yeah. All right. So let's go to this side. Now, the side with the garden we don't need to worry about. But let's do the same here. So that seems to give it just a teensy bit more depth, which I really like. So then we will do this. Throw down the slabs, do this. All right. So that is that spot right there. And then we'll put down the half slabs just to continue that a little bit. And that cuts out our monster spawn a little bit. And let's throw some flat half slabs in here. We'll just do the whole thing that way. I don't like that very much. There. So that's going to decrease monster spawn nicely. All right. So our next little challenge will be this little building right here, which I might bring out this way just so it's a little bit bigger. Or maybe turn it into a nice little apartment thing. That'd be kind of cool. That would increase villager spawn. But one has to do it properly. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. That's awesome. Very sweet. And we have lots of light in here, and yeah. Very sweet. So what we're going to eventually need is to have the other little farm building right here in part of the inn complex. Yeah, okay. I think we made some progress today. Now I get to go out and mow the lawn. All right. You guys have a fantastic day. Well, evening now. It's 6 p.m. Have a great evening, and hopefully this week I'll see you on a live stream of Ultima 7 again, but should see you with more building. So blessed be everybody. Have a great night.